Hi guys, and welcome back to another DrAce video, and today we're going to be playing Ride 4. We're going to be on board the Triumph Daytona 675R right here in Cadwell Park. This is of course part of the Triumph Style group in Ride 4 career mode. Shout out to Fred Bow for suggesting this video. He has been asking for helmet cam, and here we are in helmet cam. So we're going to do the time trial and then get a quick race after this. All included with the helmet cam. Now usually I do prefer to use the third person camera perspective, not against doing a helmet cam of course, so here it is. Of course I do like to change it up every now and again, of course I always use helmet cam on MXGP, so why not transition it across onto Ride 4. As we flick it left now for gooseneck, looking at the rumble strip but not necessarily going on it, and then bring it down into Mansfield, turn 8. Careful of the very next corner coming up, it's a very tight chicane. Sort of a reverse chicane because you go the other way. There you go, nicely done. Turn 10, nailed. Now we're coming up to the sort of difficult uphill section, a bit bumpy, a bit rumbly, but it's quite alright. A little bit over the rumble strip. Oh, we still managed to stick it. Big wheelie coming over mountain, but we're still on board the beautiful Triumph Daytona. Flick it left for the whole bends. Get ready to flick it right. A little bit deep there, but it's okay. A little bit deep once again for turn 17 for the hairpin. And it's only one more corner to navigate to complete this time attack mode here in Ride 4 career mode. So into barn for the final time, and a sodden Cadwell Park has been demolished. So we are now here, starting from 6th place of the grid in Manny Cores. Of course the third person perspective is until the helmet cam shifts into gear. And now it is time to accelerate and get to the front of this pack as soon as possible. And absolutely go for it, but instead, I'll tell you what, why not let the others get past? We can do the catching up, because Manny Cores, for some strange reason, the AI is absolutely garbage, and look at that, right on cue. 2 riders have skittled themselves out of the French Grand Prix already, and now it's down to me to chase Isabelle Mazet and Lou Chabarano through the couple of corners. Jackson Rigg there, we see him quite often, he's usually in the Phillip Island track. Of course, being Australian, it would make sense for him to be there. As we think about a bit of a lunge around the outside into Adelaide, it's not going to happen here. I certainly do think about going around the outside of Isabelle Mazet. Didn't happen, of course. A little bit over the rumble strip there. Sometimes that is really finicky, that corner. It gives you a penalty time for literally no reason whatsoever, and thankfully it didn't this time. Around the outside of Jackson Rigg. There's again. Oh, Rigg fights back. As we fight back against Rigg. Oh, Rigg. Get back in your position of 9th place, because we are in receipt of 8th. Now we'll hold it left, get ready for the right-hander of turn 10, fire it past Ray and Andrews, and now it's Jacob Renato in our sights for this opening lap. It's been quite dramatic so far, hasn't it? It's been quite up and down for some riders. Of course, we've had 2 riders crash, and a bit of carnage and battling as we go for a very late lunge on Jacob Renato as we almost bump into the back of Adam Marchand. But thankfully, that did not happen. Good stuff so far from the Doctor of all aces. The ace of the doctors is Adam Marchand. Can we make a move here as well? Oh, not quite. Good defence from Adam. Oh, lunge from Jacob Renato. Where did that come from? Jacob Renato really didn't approve of that move up into turn 14. But nonetheless, we still take the position from the Hungarian, and we will continue to push forward. So we're now closing up on Adam Marchand, another Frenchman in his home Grand Prix, as Boujang Bin Ghana is ahead by about 3.5 seconds. It's nothing to really scoff at just yet. Of course, Boujang Bin Ghana is not going to get too far away when an eager DrAce is on the acceleration. As we're going to go round Gaulle de Jeans here, and then Shen Shi could have a lunge here on him as well. The Chinese man will have to settle for 4th place instead of 3rd, as we do run it wide into Adelaide. Can he fight back? He's not going to be close enough. Quick peek in the mirror there. I can see him. You can see him there, look. Now, I don't usually leave the mirrors on, but I decided to go completely stock with this Triumph. I've been trying the stock bikes with the stock tyres out recently, just to give it a bit of a different feel. So, of course, this game is very easy, so it makes sense to try and find other ways to make it difficult and make it a little bit more intense. But it's quite alright so far, as Lou Chabarano is... I'm sure Lou was quite far up in the grid, so shout out to Lou for getting his arse into gear and moving forward. As we now go into Imola, a little bit wide there into the Imola corner. Lining up turn 14, not close enough in the Chateau d'Eau. Soon to be pushing forward again, though, to chase down Bojan Bengana, the Malaysian. I'm thinking a lunge here. I'm thinking a move on Lou. Oh, we definitely thought about it, but we weren't close enough. Lou, we're going to flick it right here. We might be able to go for a lunge. It's getting close, getting tight. Lost a lot of... we compromised a lot of speed there by not doing that corner properly. And Bojan Bengana has now got a 2.5 seconds lead. Oh, almost bumped into the rear of the Frenchman. Not fancying that. For the Frenchman in the French track of many cores. I'm going to try and go around the outside there, but of course we're going to have to lift it up and get on the rumble strip. Otherwise we'll be handed a fat penalty for going onto the green. We're going to try and avoid that. As we now take to the rumble strip to get past on Lou Chabrano. Have we done it? He's going to be on the inside somewhere, I can't quite see. Going to have to brave it. Contact made, almost. We're through into Adelaide, turn 5. DrAce moves into second place as Bojan Bengana. I love saying that. Bojan. I'm probably not even pronouncing it right, but I really love to emphasise that Bojan Bengana for the Malaysian. Shout out to any of my subscribers called Boojang. You deserve to be mentioned in this video. Hashtag Boojang. Hashtag Boojang bin Glamour. Where is old... I've still not seen Johnny Glamour. We were in Snetterton just a few days ago and we didn't see him. I guess that's because it was a time travel. Anyway, back to business. We need to be focusing on the racing because turn 13, we have closed in dramatically now on Boojang bin Glamour. I have to keep saying it. No, I have to stop saying it, I guess. But anyway, Bojan Bengana leads from DrAce and Lou Chabrano. Of course, a Frenchman in his home track. He'll be taking the home podium. Good to see. Well, as long as he stays on two wheels, that is. You never know, he could claw back a 3-second lead, but I very much doubt it. Of course, a DrAce in the helmet cam is not as strong as a usual DrAce, so bear that in mind. Anything can happen in Grand Prix racing. And especially for Bojan Bengana, who's leading this Grand Prix, of course on the Triumph Daytona 675R as well, as we exit turn 3 of Estoril. Shout out to Estoril, we definitely need that in the game at some point, or at least as a historical track on MotoGP. It's been a while since I last went on Estoril, so we definitely have the speed, but I'm going to let off the throttle just a little bit because there's really no fun in just passing the AI by opening the throttle with a good move on the brakes. Just to pinch it. Oh, Bojan Bengana, a little bit out of shape there, but great defence into Adelaide. We don't have a prayer to get through, but you know it's coming. It's only a matter of time. Turn 7, perhaps. Could it be? Coming around the outside. Oh, contact made! Bojan Bengana. Have a bit of that sunshine. As we're now into turn 9, 180 degrees. I love that corner name. It's very original for turn 10. No name for that corner, but we're still pushing forward. Now approaching turn 12 for Imola. We could definitely be having a go. We're through. Yes, we're through. Brilliant stuff there. Brilliant. Now we're in the lead. It's time to open the throttle and say goodbye to Bojan Bengana. And, well, I'll tell you what, little game for you. Count how many times I've said Bojan Bengana in this one. That's a lot of times. I don't think I've ever said a name that many times. I've probably said that as the amount of times I've said ride 4. Oh, we have run it wide. We've run it wide. Is Bojan going to have an attempt? It's 0.4 of a second difference from DrAce, the Malaysian. Is this final lap? Wow, we lost 2.6 seconds on that one. That's because of all the fighting and frolicking with Bojan Bengana. I hope no one's then in the end tells me I've been saying that name wrong, because I'll just be absolutely devastated. Because I've said it like 60 times. There's no way of editing it to try and pretend I didn't say it that way. Oh, we're onto the green. Is that a fat penalty? Oh, no penalty. That'll do me fine. Usually you get a penalty for going into the green there. And rightfully so. You shouldn't be going in the green. You should always be keeping two wheels on the dark stuff, which is the tarmac. As we flick it right for Adelaide. That's a much better entry to Adelaide. That's probably the best I've done recently. And that was in the helmet cam. Good stuff. Helmet cam isn't so bad after all. I do like the helmet cam, I just prefer the third person perspective. It's much easier to commentate, because I can sort of see what's happening around me. I do find I'm pigeonholed in just the helmet cam. You can't really see as much, as we're up by a second already in this sector. pretty nice. This could be a fan-dabby-dozy lap if we keep this one going. Also, 8 minutes of race time has passed already. That went bloody quick, let me tell you. That went bloody quick, very quick. As we flick it left now, a little bit careful there onto turn 13. Quick mention as well, I was practicing early for the live stream on Saturday at 8 PM Greenwich Mean Time, so bear that in mind, write that down in your calendar. But I was practicing on this track earlier, and I had a horrific crash there. I was just sort of testing everything out to make sure everything was working as I've gone wide into complex DrAce. Oh, it should be alright though, we're still going on to win this Grand Prix. We'll get a nice big wheelie across the line as DrAce takes another sweet victory. So guys, thank you very much for watching as always. Please like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed. Of course, let me know in the comment section below if you have any more requests, and I shall see you next time. Ciao for now. Oh hi! Didn't quite see you there. Good to see you're still here. If this video didn't quite set your appetite, then why not watch some more DrAce content by clicking the video shown on screen now. Furthermore, if you would like to follow me on social media, you can do so now with the links down in the description. Consider subscribing so you don't miss a single DrAce video.